Welcome, Earth Science, to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is May the 20th, 2019, and I'm conducting a daily twin flame messages reading for the astrological elements of Earth. So we are talking about Interesting. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus here, okay? You guys, I've gone ahead and I've laid out a pile of cards for the masculine, a pile of cards for the feminine, a pile of cards for the heart of the matter here, okay? To clarify, we may be dealing with a masculine who's an earth sign, a feminine who's an earth sign. It may be both. It may be one or the other. We could be picking up on some karmic energies here as well, you guys, okay? So you're going to have to apply this as it fits to your own being, okay? So I have, oh my goodness, it's just flying out of my hands. Masculine, which makes sense, you guys, because the masculine did have a little bit more cards kind of fly out a little bit, and then we have feminine here, which is a little bit more of a grounding energy today, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards for you. Okay, guys, here we have it. Okay, so you guys, first off, we do have Virgo here on the table, the Hermit. We do also have Capricorn here, the Devil. Okay, we could be dealing with an Aries. We do have the Emperor up here in the heart of the matter. Okay, there could be children involved in this situation here on some level, because on the feminine side, I do have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, the feminine has more romance angels as well here. Okay, so there's a lot kind of going on in her life here at the moment. Okay, kind of feeling a bit free a little bit here, this unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. But what I get the sensation here, she's not currently free. Okay, the devil kind of binds us. So it's very, very possible that there's just multiple things going on. I do have playfulness here on her side. Okay, so, and you guys, I love this energy. I'm not going to lie. However, when I look at this, it automatically thinks, okay, somebody's playing here just a little bit, like playing the fields kind of, because I have the Knight of Wands here, okay, which is kind of the player energy, and it's associated with the feminine. Okay, so either the feminine is engaging with players or is kind of being a little bit here of a player. You guys, but birthing a new age. So you guys, it's possible that she's going to be expecting here in the near future, okay, or is currently pregnant, or news of a pregnancy as well. It could be affecting this, okay? But the masculine has here deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, okay? So I get the sensation here that he may be questioning, like, is it mine? Is it mine? Right? And the feminine's like, yes, yes, it is, because I have yes here on her side, you guys. And I get the sensation that yes, it probably is, okay? But he's questioning this, okay? Because I have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, which I found very, very interesting on the masculine side. So just a double whammy of decisiveness, okay, and trying to make a decision here, okay? There's some healing happening on his side. So true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers, okay? And I also have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents here, okay? You guys, so indicating to me that there's been a few things that have happened here in his recent future or recent past that have caused him to sort of, like, it's triggered him to heal here. And it has to do with this deception, because it's kind of bringing me back to this deceptive energy, okay? There was a lie that was told at some level, okay? And you guys, I get the sensation here that it is on the masculine, or it's on the feminine side here. And energies could be reversed, you guys. So take it how it fits to you, okay? And the feminine's kind of like, okay, well, look, I want to stop doing those things. I want to weed out that behavior. I want to cut out the toxicities. I want to free myself. I'm bound. I truly want to free myself, okay? I'm surrendering to a power greater than me. Okay, so I'm trying to learn what it is about myself, this inner temple. I'm trying to be connected. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, the feminine's trying to manifest her heart's desire here is what this is saying, this inner temple with the Magician card. Okay, so we're trying to manifest our heart desires. But in order to do that, okay, we have to get in touch with what it is that we truly want. Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations here, okay? So, and then we have you deserve love. You are lovable, okay? So indicating to me, you guys, that the feminine right now is going out and trying to get hers, okay? And with the devil here, it's just a little bit toxic, or she's like engaging in toxic energy, okay? This chemistry is kind of like flirting or engaging with other people, okay, which is why all of a sudden there's this question of paternity that comes up here, okay? But listen, in the heart of the matter, there's a real hot and cold energy. associated with this here, okay? So first off, I have the Hermit, okay, which is single. This is independence, okay? And I have protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval here, okay? Indicating to me, you guys, the soul retrieval, this is exactly what the Hermit is the soul retrieval, okay? We're going inwards. We're trying to find what it is, okay? But like, there's this independence associated with this. So, you guys, it's very possible that these two are not currently in communications, okay? And if they are, this communication is not pleasant, okay? Because it's like I said, there's accusations going around of this child, and who the parent might be or who the father might be of this child is what I'm picking up on. Because again, Emperor here. So you guys, father issues are the heart of the matter, okay? This is probably also going back to the masculine in regards to like what he's healing right now. Could have to do with father issues, okay? Could have to do with mother issues as well, because I do have the Queen of Swords, okay? And I mean, if we're dealing with a very calloused mother or mother-in-law, okay, then yes, absolutely here, okay? Now, you guys, alternatively, we're dealing with a karmic situation associated with this, okay? And there is a child between the karmic and your masculine, okay? Which is why this protection is here. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval, okay? Indicating to me, you guys, excuse me, that it's really kind of like, okay, listen, like get to know each other, okay? Like I get the sensation that there's details you are unaware of currently, okay? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, okay? So listen, there's really things that you need to know about this other person, okay? There's this feeling of this could be the one, okay? So, and I get the sensation this is probably on both sides, okay? Both parties are kind of feeling like, hey, you know what? This could be the one, but I don't know that I can tell her this thing that I've been holding on to, okay? This, whatever this Queen of Swords energy is, okay? Now, this could be self-defeating thoughts, or this could be a karmic energy, or this could be like dealing with, again, our parents and our upbringing and coming to terms with our conditions and all of these sort of things, okay? But it's like, okay, well, how can I tell her this sort of thing, okay? Especially when you're dealing, now, if you're dealing with an earth sign feminine here, absolutely, okay? We're dealing with a control freak, somebody who likes to be at the helm here. And again, somebody who likes to be in control of their own destiny here, okay? And they do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness, okay? So again, trying to control the outcome is what I kind of get a sensation here, okay? But at the same time, too, is kind of like has your cake and eat it too, okay? Because it's like this playfulness, this chemistry, this birthing new age. It's kind of like, okay, like you want this masculine, but you don't necessarily want to settle down, is what this is kind of saying, okay? This heart-to-heart conversation. The feminine has something to honestly discuss with each other, okay? And the masculine is kind of sitting here waiting for that, okay? Waiting for the call. You see how they're both sort of sitting here. So what is your soul calling to do? And then longing for home, belonging, the original light workers, okay? So the masculine is kind of waiting. He already knows, okay, I get the sensation that people around him have come to him and have made him aware of certain things, feminine, that you're not aware he's aware of, okay? Because like I said, there's a lot that's been held back in this relationship here, okay? In this protection, this call back your power. But yeah, there's been a lot that's been held back, okay? Leaving both parties to fill in the blanks with assumptions, okay, and the assumptions are essentially not good, right? Because it's like the feminine kind of believes, or the masculine just isn't into it. So she's kind of like, okay, well, where can I go get mine? Who can I go out with? Who can I meet up with? This sort of thing. Okay, I don't want to be alone. There's a real fear of this feminine and not wanting to be alone. Okay, I deserve love. I'm gonna get what I want, right? And it's like, and this Knight of Wands energy here is just kind of further indicating to me, you guys, that like we're dealing with somebody who's non-committal, who's not ready to settle down, okay? He's on a mission. Okay? He's got some things that he needs to take care of before he's ready to settle down, okay? And this is who the feminine is dealing with. And if not, she's embodying that characteristics, because this playfulness and this chemistry part, okay? You guys, she is definitely on social media, dating other people, dating sites, like communicating via text here, maybe sexting with other people as well, okay? Like keep an open mind, right? Like I'm in an open relationship is what she's saying, okay? But there's children involved with this, okay? And it gets really, really sticky with the children involved here, okay? Because I get the sensation that it's like, it's almost like she's putting a priority to this playful chemistry over the children, right? And I deserve love. So I'm the one in control of this. Okay, so the Queen of Swords could actually be her in this case here, which is, again, just like, it's kind of a selfish energy, which is what the feminine is giving off at the current moment in time. Okay, she's like, yeah, okay, blah blah blah, you know, and not necessarily hearing things for how they are. Okay, you guys. So also too, it's kind of indicating to me that it's like, well, if I don't see it, it's not there, right? Or this sort of thing. But there is kind of this real indication here, you guys, that like the masculine is very aware of this behavior, okay, and is not appreciative of this behavior. He's going to withdraw from it, take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. Okay, I'm not playing that game, I'm not running that race, is kind of what he's saying here. Okay, and this calling in your soulmate. So your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, this is this Mintalkin. Okay, so the masculine is here visualizing his soulmate. Okay, and it may not specifically be this feminine, because he may have been a little bit turned off or felt deceived by the feminine's energy or the feminine's action here. And here's the Ten of Cups, indicating to me, you guys, that I'm going to be getting what it is that I want. Okay, I'm going after what it is that I want here. Okay, you guys, I get the feeling as well the feminine's going to be upset here. If we look at how she's looking in the mirror, right, we don't want to see the truth for how things are. Okay, so we don't want to necessarily realize our own mistakes, but these are all as a result of our own actions. The Magician is here. Okay, it's a result of our own actions, and what we've kind of done here. Now, there's also this opportunity to forgive the situation here. Okay, and move on, because we do have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Okay, indicating to me that there's two possible outcomes, and I think this is how the masculine sees it. It's either you will or you won't. Okay, and it's like, look, like he has this image of perfection. Okay, of who he wants as his soulmate. Have you answered your deepest calling, warrior woman? Okay, he wants a fighter. He wants a survivor. He doesn't want someone who's going to give up easily. Okay, he wants someone who can blaze forward. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Okay, so this is all about being fearless and kind of coming together in this connection. And he wants this feminine who's willing to do that. Okay, also somebody who's like ready to who wants to settle down and commit. Okay, and like this very soon card. Okay, like the masculine is about to connect with somebody here. Okay, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, so the masculine's about to connect with somebody. Like he's calling in his soulmate. Okay, he's healing his issues and he's coming forward with it. Okay, and he's starting to realize some things. Okay, so my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Okay, so he has faith that he's going to be in this twin flame union, or that he's going to be in this soulmate union. Right, I'm loving the energy of the universe. Okay, he's been doing this work. Okay, that's bringing this in. Okay, and I'm not saying that the feminine's not doing work. Okay, this inner temple, right? This inner temple is just kind of indicating to me as well, you guys, like, okay, the feminine is trying to do some work in this unbound. Okay, but it's like I get this sense of the feminine is like almost like a kid in a candy store with an unbound. You know how you have to kind of like reel them back in, like, no, you can't get this, like all of these things. Okay, like bring this down, bring this down, bring this down. Okay, this is what I get in the sense of this unbound. Okay, but essentially she is releasing herself from toxic energy. Okay, so thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. Okay, here, this is on the feminine side. Okay. Indicating to me, you guys, there's going to be a change in behavior in her way. She's going to be adjusting somehow, okay, into this new age. And it's like, to me, she's either going to free herself completely, okay, and engage in this playful chemistry and engage in singleship, okay, because I have the Hermit here, or she's going to be raising her frequency, okay, to kind of match the masculines, because the masculine's frequency currently is just a little bit more grounded here, okay, and in all fairness, okay, this masculine is kind of looking towards this feminine going, I don't know that I want this person back in my life. Keep in mind, you guys, you may be reading this and I maybe reading this completely opposite, okay, because the knight is on the feminine side here, okay, so we could be dealing with a masculine who's just not really ready to settle down and has some things to confess and some truths to tell, and these sort of things, okay, but I get the sensation that both of these people here, are needing to communicate with each other, like this heart-to-heart conversation and getting to know each other, right? And calling in your soulmate. So it's really kind of like, okay, there's things that we just don't know about each other yet, okay? And the more time that we allow other people to be involved in the situation, okay, the more time that things get kind of communicated improperly. So it's like, I get the sensation that it's like, okay, well, like we're dealing a lot with what neighbors are saying or what friends are saying, okay, or what other people are kind of saying about this here, okay? Because like I said, I get a sensation, this playfulness and this chemistry, okay, is kind of circling around a little bit here, okay? So people are saying, oh, she gets around, okay, is what the kind of reputation is maybe at the moment here, okay, the Knight of Wands, right? It's like, okay, listen, it's a bad rap, right, because it's like the player, it's non-committal, it's all of these things, okay, but really, he just has some goals to fulfill, so he's like more dedicated to his work, okay, you guys, he could be tied up with work as well, is what I'm saying, and the feminine could be, okay, like, it's like, okay, I've got work to do, I've got work to do, these sort of things, okay, it's like the feminine is so frustrated and feels like this person's a player, and because of that is going out and playing the field, okay, there's so many different scenarios on how this is playing out for a lot of different people here, okay, but it's just kind of further indicating to me, you guys, that somebody who's not just like, this connection is not ready, is what I'm kind of saying here, okay? But the masculine is ready for someone, okay? And somebody's going to be coming into his life. This might be a karmic energy. This could be someone who he has children with, okay? Further pushing apart this twin flame type union, because we are looking at twin flames here, okay? You guys, and this gets really jumbled sometimes, that we're really dealing with, okay, well, you know, we're like, how do I put this? Because this is not like this earth sign masculine, maybe a different feminine. Okay, like I said, this could be karmic energy that we're picking up on here. I don't know, like watch the other videos, okay? Like if you're dealing with an air masculine, listen to the air sign. I'm gonna put that out today as well, so that because I'm not going to be available tomorrow to do this. So, okay, you guys, but yeah, the feminine is basically just, again, like, doing her right now, okay, doing her. The Queen of Swords, okay, that's one thing that she's really good at, okay, is basking in her own self being, okay, this is who we are, this is who we're meant to be, okay. So the Queen of Swords, she's really empowered, and she's independent, she doesn't need anybody, okay, that's kind of what it is. Now, this could also be a little bit callous in the sense of like, well, I don't need anybody here, okay, so I'm just gonna, like, you do me, I do you, right? So she's like, she might be pushing people away with this protection energy, this soul retrieval here, like, no, right? But at the same time too, like flirting and texting and sexting and all of these sort of things, okay? And you guys, I get the sensation here with the devil, this birthing this new age, this magician, that there's this very big possibility here of a pregnancy on her side that is outside of her true union, okay? So she could be with somebody and have a child by somebody else, and there's a secret that's being kept in regards to that, okay? Like, so this kid may be somebody else's child, is kind of what I'm picking up on here, this heart-to-heart conversation, right? It's like, okay, it's time that we kind of bring this forward, so that we know, and this sort of thing, okay? Because it's like, I get the sensation here, okay, the devil holding up the mirror, the truth is going to come out regarding the situation, okay? So it's like, it's kind of best to be honest now, feminine, if this is you, okay, and this is the situation that you're in, it's really advantageous for you to kind of take that step forward here, like tune into the portal of your heart. What is the portal like, what is your heart telling you to do, okay, you guys, and what is this energy kind of telling you to do? And it's pushing you towards it's pushing you towards moving away from toxicity, okay? Like, where are you being called to journey to, okay? And this is to the masculine. I'm being called to be moved from toxic energy, okay? And and for the feminine or for the masculine, okay, he is actually being called towards the feminine as well here, okay, but it's just kind of in a sense of, well, okay, I want to work this out. I want to talk about what this is, okay, and I need to just, I need to hear some answers from you, okay. I need you to reveal your false mask, okay, so that you can tell me what is really going on here. I'm a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. I know things aren't right. So my eyes are closed, but my third eye is open. Okay, this is on the masculine side. So it's like, I know there's something that's not right about this connection here, okay? Because of this energy that the feminine is kind of resonating at, okay? And it's getting better. I do want to say here, like, it sounds like I'm really kind of going off hard on this feminine, but I'm not, okay? This is her life lessons that she's learning, okay, that are actually moving her towards a more committed love, okay? And realizing, okay, you deserve love, you are lovable, okay? And realizing that it's not all about getting, like, finding love in all the wrong places or all the wrong people, okay? And kind of the concept that is like, it's on your doorstep, okay? So you don't necessarily have to worry about, are you going to find love? Is someone going to love you? All of these sort of things, okay? And realizing that self-love comes from within, this inner temple, it comes from within, okay? And once the feminine resonates at that level, okay, that's when, to me, things are going to move forward for her in the way that she is hoping, okay? But like I said, the devil here, the mirror, the secrets have to be revealed, okay, in order for this to truly happen. This could be the one in getting to know each other, okay? Until you really know somebody else, you can't determine this is the one, okay? You need to be fully aware of all of the facts, okay? All of the emotions here that are affecting you, because there's so many different emotions as what I'm picking up on, okay? And like emotions coming from the feminine, who's really like, this is just a regurgitation of things that have been built up over so long, okay, probably a lifetime, you guys, because let's face it, okay, this is our life, this is our life's path, this is what we're on, right? And it's like, it's very possible that this feminine deep down has a very naive, romanticized version of what love should be, okay? And if it's not that, well, then it's going to be anything but that, right? Like, and it's also too kind of avoiding it. Like, if this is the Capricorn that you're dealing with here, because we're like, this is the devil on the side, okay, Capricorn. This could also be Taurus as well, right? Where it's just like, there's a real sensitivity associated with this. And it's kind of just indicating to me that it's like, okay, I'm a sensitive person, right? So if it's not going to be everything that I hoped it would be, then it's going to be nothing of what I hoped here, okay? Yeah, there's going to be nothing of what I hoped. So basically, it's going to be coming to fruition here for you very, very shortly, in which it's like the revelation is made, okay, that we can no longer live this way. We're going to be living in a better way, okay? There's an ascension process here, okay? And again, coming into this Queen of Swords energy where we are balanced, okay? And we are, like, we have mental clarity regarding the situation here, okay? Because it's like, yeah, this deception. So lies were told on both sides. The masculine did it, the feminine did it, okay? Or like met at a time in which like neither one was living authentically, okay? Hence it becomes a deception, right? If we're not living truthfully, well, then we're deceiving other people, right? Or it's like when you first met this twin flame, okay, there was this vibrant energy of love and chemistry and everything, right? And then all of a sudden things just went aloof. Things went poof. Right, and here we are at the Hermit, this inner journey, okay, this soul retrieval that we're on, right? Like, okay, we still think this is the one. We think about this person in a high regard, the emperor, right? The father of the children, perhaps, okay? And again, you guys, it's coming back to children issue. Perhaps the masculine is afraid because the feminine already has children, or is afraid because the feminine doesn't want children, okay? This is one option of this, because if we're looking at the Knight of Wands here, not necessarily, children aren't on the forefront right now, right? So it's very possible the feminine is like, no, I don't want children. And the masculine's like, okay, well, I do. So I'm going to call in the soulmate who I do want that with, right? So it's very possible this masculine, because of this energy that the feminine's going through, this masculine's going to turn around and have a child or children with somebody else, okay? So do kind of brace yourself for that impact as well, you guys, because it's like, okay, answer the call. You're going to be hearing with that via phone. So text message, this sort of thing, okay? But I get the sensation, you guys, that this word is going around, and whatever's happening, okay, that there is there is just something kind of like going around where it's like, okay, people are talking is what I'm saying about these two people in different ways. Okay. Like maybe people are talking about this masculine, oh, well, like he's really looking for his soulmate. Okay. Or this sort of thing. They're probably not saying exactly that because that would be kind of funny, but it's like, oh no, this person's really trying to call in, like is really trying to work on themselves. Okay. They're ready to get married. They're ready to have kids, all of these things. Okay. This is what they're taking note of on the masculine side. On the feminine side, people are like, oh, well, she gets around. It's just, I just keep hearing that she gets around. Right. So, and again, it's not necessarily a fair synopsis of it, per se, because people are talking about shit they don't necessarily know about. But yes, essentially that there is kind of this energy of like rumors being spread here about this person. Okay. So it's like this heart to heart conversation. It's time to come clean. Okay. And also like realizing that in the temple of your heart, okay, that's not who you are. Okay, you see these two people here, okay, they're connected. This indicates a twin flame union for me as well. Okay, and you see like how they're connected here at the finger into the temple. Okay, the pillar. So you guys, this is a twin flame card for me here. Okay, but what it's indicating to me is that like this is like this energy that you've been in, this playfulness, chemistry, the Knight of Wands, the Devil, this toxic energy that you've been in. Okay, is not true to yourself. Okay, hence going back to this deception, right? The masculine is like, oh, I've deceived because I'm hearing people say that you get around, right? And very soon, perhaps you guys, he's going to be talking to you about that or opening up to you about that. Okay, just in the sense of like, okay, well, I just need to know the truth, right? I need to know the truth. You guys, I get the sensation as well. You guys, paternity test is coming your way. Okay, so like there's a paternity issue involved on this on some level, okay? And like I said, I just don't know if it's the masculine or the feminine or like whose energy this is, okay? But it's like somebody wants to know the absolute truth, okay? And it might come out in a public way, right? Where again, because of like, I really get the sensation you guys are dealing with a nosy neighbor. But this could be neighbors in general, okay? And this neighbor spreads to other neighbors, and there's rumors going around, and like you're finding yourself having to defend yourself here a little bit. Probably feminine, okay? Masculine, again, like it's like I get the sensation he's not really leaving, he's not going out, he's not doing a whole lot, okay? But he's just like visualizing his soulmate, like it's quality over quantity, and on the feminine side we have quantity over quality. Right. So it's like there's a real there's an imbalance in this one in which needs to be fixed. Okay. And once that's fixed, okay, then we can get back to get to know each other truthfully, right? So this journey that you guys are on, in which we're kind of both off in our own what do you call that? Our own corners. Yeah, our own corners here a little bit, trying to get things done in different ways. This is all necessary for this to happen, okay? And I do get the sensation, you guys, that this could possibly come together later in life or later in the journey, okay? After we've all purged this energy, okay? And again, you guys, I get the sensation that the masculine might be going with somebody else here, okay? Just because, again, the feminine just doesn't appear ready. There could be a youthfulness associated here with this Knight of Wands. Perhaps the feminine is too young, okay, to really settle down on this, okay? But yeah, it's just kind of, now this could be masculine. Feminine, this could be the energy that you're dealing with from a masculine that's in your energy, okay? Excuse me, that's not your twin flame. So it's kind of saying, okay, no more small potatoes. Let's go for the big fries. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's how that saying goes, you guys. Leave a comment. But anyways, it's like no more small potatoes, right? And it's like this chemistry, this playfulness. This is small potatoes, okay? It's like it's almost as if you're playing on the kitty, you're on the kitty swings, okay? It's time to level up here, okay? It's time to like ascend here and move into a more harmonious union, one that's really going to work for you, okay? Because the way in which you're trying to find love here at the moment is going to lead you to, it's going to lead you to more hurt or more pain or more, you know, this sort of thing. And it's like, okay, you deserve love. So you deserve this twin flame union. Okay. But in order to achieve that, you both have to resonate on the same level here. Okay. The level of commitment, because don't forget, you guys, the twin flame union is all about ascension. Okay. And quite often we are triggered to let go of past patterns that don't serve us. Okay. So as we get triggered in that, But yes, as we move away from that, you know, then we can truly resonate on that that level in which we can kind of come together in a union, right? But again, it's the triggers that have happened, and it's triggering us to purge. Okay. But again, you guys, no more small potatoes here. Okay. So again, align yourself with what it is that you truly, truly want, and it shall come to you. Okay. Our sons, that concludes your daily reading for May the 20th. I hope the video has resonated with you on some level. If so, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, share with friends, all of those wonderful things, you guys, and I will check you on your next one. Bye.